Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about something that is kind of bothering me. I've noticed over the past year that there are a couple really popular narcissist coaches, and that's fine. And I want the best for them, and I want them to continue with their success. And I am not solely a narcissist coach. I bring it up in some of my videos because it is a belly of some other issues. But I noticed that they're not married, they're not dating. One who is very popular is a female who sort of parentifies her son and makes him almost an equal partner, which tells me that she might be narcissistic for not letting her son just kind of go and do his own thing. And then there's a guy who is sort of like Mr. Tough Guy, and he's so tough that he has a lot of walls around him, and he's not really with anyone. So if you are looking to love and live, then you need to have someone who knows how to love and live and is sustaining it. So I'm not saying me, because me personally, this is not, narcissism is a fraction of what I do, and YouTube is a very fraction of what I do. So is YouTube great for business? Awesome, yes, I love it, but it's not my whole gig. And so for me, what I would like for you to do is to find someone in your region that you can talk to. There are so many different opportunities for state support and things like that, county support that you might be able to get if you have affordability issues. I also have a free course on narcissist recovery on my website, so you can grab that as well, just as something to hold you over, because it is more built to help you not only get over narcissism abuse, but to look at the future and to love life. Because I feel like that a lot of these coaches that are out there are working on this mirror neuron vibe. And so what's happening is they continue to tell you how bad you had it, and you feel nurtured because they get it. They understand you. And you're like, yes, that other person did do that. Yes, this person did do that to me. You're great. Thank you for telling me and confirming again today that I had trauma. And that feels good, right? So, but here's what happens. When you have all these mirror neurons telling you how bad you had it, guess what? You wake up tomorrow morning like, oh, I had it so bad. I had it so bad. That person hurt me so bad. You're not waking up like, boom, my eyes are awake and I love life and I'm ready for love. No, what's happening is you're either going to be isolated or you're going to go promiscuous or in an addiction of some sort. Both of those are the same sides or different sides of the same coin, which is denying your truth. And when you deny your truth, that kind of sucks, because you can't let love in, you can't share love, and you're really ping-ponging back and forth between self-loathing, 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 and you're not opening up to love, because we get it, and I want to support people who've been through pain, and I know that you might be in pain. I get it, okay? But just because you've been in pain should not mean that you stop love. And a lot of people will say, well, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm still healing. What the freak does that mean? I'm still healing. If I ask most people, what does that mean to you? Define that for me. Now, right now, some of you are sitting there going, oh, I'm going to challenge her and I'm going to think about it, or I'm going to Google. You know what? You have all the time in the world. So anything that you write below here, you've had a lot of time to think about it. But if I had you in front of me right now and you said, I'm not going to date because I need time to heal. You know what I say? I say, that's your cop-out for not opening yourself up to love. It's just a cop-out. It's an excuse. It's not a reason. A reason to not be in a relationship is you don't have enough to share of yourself. You need to have more hobbies or something. You're just going to be codependent. That's okay if you're telling me that. But if you just say, I'm not ready for love, or I'm still healing from my trauma, stop then. Then heal from your trauma. Now listen, I've been in trauma. I've been in bad relationships. I've been with a narcissist before. But you know what? If I stayed in the blame game where I pointed a finger at someone else like, boo-hoo, you made me sad, you abused me, you assaulted me, you raped me, you this, you that, and then all the fingers of blame and victimhood and shame are coming back to me, I am going to weigh myself down with all of that. And I'm not going to be able to do anything but sit there and blame the other person. And blaming does not help me. It helps me in the moment to affirm that, yes, I've been hurt. but it doesn't help me to lift the hurt and to move on. So my thing is, really look at people in your life who might be local to you, who might be able to help you, who happen to believe in love, who believe in, whether it's marriage or partnership or whatever, who believe that you can fall and skin your knee or even break your nose or whatever and get back up and heal. You can do it. And I want you to do it. I want you to experience love. Just because you were very abused as a child or very abused with a narcissist or 10 narcissists does not mean that you should just sit back and decide that you're going to be bitter for the rest of your life. Because guess what? You're rewriting the contract of the narcissist every freaking day that you do that. And I don't want that for you. Why do you want that for you? Like, really think about that for right now. Why would you want to rewrite that contract? Do you not believe that you deserve love? If that's the case, then you need to tap into that. So you need to tap into, why do you feel like you don't deserve love? If you are truly angry at the narcissist, think about this. If you're truly angry at the past, at that narcissist, whether it was your father, a boyfriend, whatever, if you're truly angry, then you know you deserve better. What the hell? So like, if you know you deserve better, if you're pissed off at the past or whatever's happening in your life right now, you know you deserve better, so act it. Like, why is this so hard? And why are these coaches who have all this clout, who are very popular, why are they doing what they're doing? I'm going to tell you why. Because for them, you're a number. You're a follower. You're helping them get more money on YouTube. Because guess what happens? When you are affirmed that you're a victim, they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again because it's working for them. They're getting their numbers up. They're getting popular. They're a guru. And they're not really focusing on how you individually are going to wake up tomorrow morning. What they're focusing on is their numbers. Now, like I said before, this is just a support to my business. This is not my whole gig. I'm not a YouTube star. And this isn't where I would want to be, is to kind of manipulate you into being a victim every single day, okay? So I want you to be empowered. I want you to give a shit about yourself. I want you to stop the mirror neurons. Like, so if I yawn and then you yawn, that's a mirror neuron situation. So if they're telling you how much of a victim you are and it feels good because you're nurtured, because you do feel like a victim and it's making you feel good to be affirmed, there's a whole mirror neuron going on. And next time you feel a little down, you're going to want to click back onto that link and feel that nurturing again. Well, it's also called kind of a codependency cycle there. So try to not do that. Next time you feel a little sad. Now, I'm not saying to not ever look at these people. There's some gurus out there that are amazing. And in fact, two of the people that I just kind of brought up, I know that they do a lot of good, but they're not in relationships and they're not promoting love and forgiveness. And love and forgiveness is the undercurrent of our entire society. It's what helps us to be great people. It's what helps us to just be amazing. And so if they're not promoting that, then that's where I have a problem. So I hope that they see this and they get a little pissed off and they start promoting it to spite me. So I would love for that to happen. But I want you to start loving yourself. I don't want you to piss away your life being angry or blaming or being isolated or being promiscuous and treating your body like it's some like bad side dish that nobody wants. I want you to love yourself. Because if you can't love yourself, you're not going to attract anyone who's going to love you. And you're going to be in another situation. The person might look different. There might be a whole different set of circumstances, but that person will not treat you with respect, and they will eventually hurt you, and you will eventually turn around and say, that person is bad. But guess what? If you take a look at all of the situations in your life that you don't like, and the people that treated you shitty, barring your parents, okay? Or barring anything that happened to you as a child, the epicenter of your adult life and all of those things is you. And there are reasons why some people have a lot of relationships that are a lot of turbulence and narcissism, and other people find loves. It's not just luck. It's a lot about how you portray yourself and what the value that you see in yourself. So I want you to get to that place that you feel more love. So I hope I didn't piss anyone off. And if I did, I hope that you take it out with taking a walk and being in the sun and doing things that fire you up, because I want you, the quality of the people that do follow me, the quality of life that you have is way more important than the quantity of people that are in my life. So it's always more about substance. So I hope that you start to feel the same way and that you start to focus more on the substance of the people in your life rather than the quantity or what they look like or all of the superficial, okay? So I love your guts, and definitely leave something below to let me know if I touched a nerve in a shitty way or in a great way. All right, see ya, bye.